Hello, Cardinals. We're going to talk about investigation 3.3 today, reading a seismograph. And our essential question is, how can you use a seismograph to understand an earthquake? Before we get working on 3.3, we're going to look back at some samples from 3.2. People tested in different ways. So one way we tested was testing direction, hitting the seismograph parallel, perpendicular, and at the surface. So first on the left there is the control. That's just pulling the tape straight. And then parallel was hitting forward and back with the seismograph. Perpendicular was from the side. And then the surface is when we banged on the table or the desk. And then some of you did the distance from the seismograph. So close to the seismograph had more of a reading than far. And then finally, a small force versus a big force. So once again, on the left, there's the control, and then you have the small force, and then the larger force. So just different ways to see how the force affects the seismograph. We're going to be talking about the Alaskan earthquake of 1964 today, which occurred in Valdez, Alaska. And it shows you the wave as it moved away and hit Hawaiian Islands 7 hours later. Your teacher should put a video online that you can see about the earthquake and tsunami from Alaska in 1964. And then we're going to talk about the different types of seismographs. There are horizontal seismographs and there's also vertical seismographs. And that would be able to record the different types of forces from the different directions. When you read a seismograph, you're going to be looking at the time in hours, and then you have information. The P wave goes faster, so that is going to occur first, and then the S wave arrives after that. So this little diagram shows you how the P wave came first, and then the S wave came after, and then the marks off to the right are the minute marks. So every minute it skips, and that way you can keep track of exactly what time it is when the seismograph or the earthquake happens. So our job today is to do investigation 3.3, read Building Your Knowledge, the Alaskan earthquake of 1964, and do steps 6 through 20 and answer all the questions in your notebook. There should also be some videos posted on Google Classroom or the 8th grade science website that you can visit and look at. If you have any questions, please let your teacher know, and have a great day, Cardinals.